Oh, here we go. Here it is. That's a pot lid. Dude, the pot lid. What the hell is the pot lid doing here? But for upwards of 200 bucks, I wouldn't buy this again. What is going on, everybody? Yeah, Mr. Lucky Moto. But so today is Mother's Day. I'm riding out to the valley to go say hi to my grandmother and my mom and all this fun stuff. And so I'm just filling up on gas. We're gonna take some fun twisty roads out there. Let's see, what time is it? I think it's 1 o'clock probably about. Oh shit! Wipe it off. Wipe it off. Wipe it off. Okay. But yeah, we were supposed to be out there 1 o'clock. I think it's 1 o'clock right about now. So we gotta zoom out there, boys. And we're gonna just take some nice twisty roads on the way out there. Ah, gas station. It's crazy. Oh, what is going on? What is all that stuff down there on the road? I don't know. All I know is I'm going crazy. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to, before heading out, I really wanted to. I wanna put music on real quick. Let's see. I think start off with some Juice WRLD. Turn it down a little bit so you guys can't hear it, because I will get copyrighted if you guys do hear it. And I guess it also could serve as my review on NBT here in the summer, because it's getting hot out. It's kind of like to the point to where whatchamacallit, okay, rear brake still seems to be attached, but yeah, I was just riding one point and oh, whoops, you're going in there. Where are you going? Come on. This is hot sitting here. It's only 80 degrees out too, that's the thing. Alright, now we're moving, it's good. Woo! Yeah, so I have to go out and ride this in the heat a little bit just so you guys can get my first impressions of it. But there are a few things I want to point out with this NBT hoodie. So like, first off, you guys see this little rip here in the seam? Yeah, that happened within like a month of owning this. I don't know, maybe you guys saw it in the other videos? I don't know. I think I was wearing my gauntlet gloves for pretty much every video that I've had this. But yeah, so it's just this rip right here. It looks like a, you know what? There are just a couple of little things that that really kind of bother me about these. I haven't reached out to NBT about them themselves. It's still one of those things that is just a little ridiculous. And there's just a lot of these little things. Overall, I would say it's an okay hoodie. In the way of riding hoodies, I would say this is probably top tier, to be honest. Better, I would say probably better than Street and Steel. To be fair, I've never owned a Street and Steel hoodie. Maybe I should get one just to try it out. I mean, this rip, that was the first thing that ever happened with it. Second thing, which is just something that, just because of the way this hoodie is designed, the armor, it kind of sits high. So like my elbow is right here, the armor starts right here. And so it just is one of those things that I am not honestly that confident that something like this would protect my elbows in a crash, because that's kind of why I'm like, fuck it, roll up the sleeves, because if it's already not gonna, I mean, even if my sleeves are down, it's like tiny bit of coverage. I can cover like half of my elbow. So it's like that little rip there, this little sleeve, the elbow protection. And on the back, you guys know how there's like that little tab that you can pull and put around your belt? Yeah, that ripped last time I rode it. Keep in mind, I've only ridden with this thing maybe a handful of times, honestly. I don't even think every single time I put the belt thing on, but it just like the button like literally came off and is attached to the other piece now. So I don't even know if I'll be able to sew that back in or what. I can sew this up, I know that, but still, it's kind of like, it's just annoying. One of those things I shouldn't have to deal with, especially if you're paying like, what, I think I paid like 250 bucks for this hoodie. sitting here at a stoplight, it's hot. It's only 80 degrees, but granted, this is the first, like, this is like the first several days of 80 degrees. Probably in like the summer, 80 degrees, this will feel amazing, I'm sure. But, and this is a lot better than having the gray jacket. It's a lot better than it would be if I had the black one. But still, and once I get riding, it's not that bad. But still, it's just one of those things that is just these little minor inconveniences. It's just kind of like ruin it a little bit. It's like I can honestly kind of feel it starting to stick to me. That's a little annoying, but so it's not horrible, especially when you're moving. When you're moving, it's pretty nice. But I can imagine in the summer, this is going to suck. Like when it's like 100 degrees something, it's probably gonna suck a lot. The pants, honestly, I love the pants, except for the belt loops. The belt loops are really the only problem that I've noticed. And like I've already got, like, I mean, on the back side, it's got like 3 belt loops, like kind of like on a row like this. This one came off. Like it's like completely like flopping around, like no, not really attached whatsoever other than at the top. So it's basically useless. I can sew that back in. This one right here is where I usually attach my hat. Usually where I attach my hat and my keys. That one's ripping, and there's literally 0 weight ever on it. It's like the hat blowing in the wind and the hat blowing in the wind and the whatchamacallit? The hat blowing in the wind and the keys being attached to it shouldn't be enough to almost rip it. I mean, it's almost gone right now. I could, if I was to give it one good yank, it's breaking. It's just little things like that that are just kind of annoying for the price you pay for these things. Like, I mean, I paid $80. I'm just gonna say 120 to play it safe. I know I'm probably way off. I'll see if I can look it up and find it in a bit. But I paid however much, like less than half the price of these jeans. I paid for some Street and Steel ones, and they had the knee protection, they had Kevlar in the knees, they had Kevlar in the butt. They had all that. Pretty much the only difference between like these pants and the Street and Steel ones is that these ones are more stretchy material. They have these elastic pieces, and these have hip protectors, which I don't even know if these hip protectors would necessarily really do anything in a crash. So in reality, it's like you pay half the price and you lose hip protection. But it's like, if you really wanted to, you could buy this like armored underwear that has like pads, and even like I believe some of them have Kevlar in them. So it's like, if you wanted to, you could save money. I'm pretty sure you can save money and buy those 2 things combined, and it'd probably be a better product than this, because the Street and Steel ones, they held up perfectly. Like honestly, it's like I rode with those for literally an entire year, no problem. Actually, probably about the 1-year mark that I got those Street and Steel ones was when I got these. Don't get me wrong, these are very comfortable. They're very comfortable. They don't necessarily flow the most air, but to be fair, neither did the other ones. And so I'm just kind of like, I'm honestly a little bit disappointed in the NBT products. And I'm also, just to clarify, I'm not the only person that complains about the elbows. I'd have to find who they were on YouTube, but someone else made a review on NBT. I messaged them, or I commented on their video, and I was telling them how I noticed that they were constantly adjusting the pads on the sides, and they were telling me, it's like, yeah, that's kind of just how it is. So I'm not the only person that experiences that. So, and this is all just stuff to like be warned about. Like I said, when it comes to the hoodies, I don't have experience with other riding hoodies, so I can't tell you whether or not it's going to be a bad purchase compared to the other hoodies. All that I can tell you is the stuff that I've experienced with it, and the stuff that's kind of been just irking me a little bit when it comes to the gear. Like, I will say, I love the way this looks, I love the way that it feels when you ride, but there are definitely some inconveniences about it. Something that you would hope they would fix for a $250 hoodie. Oh, upwards of 200 bucks. I wouldn't buy this again for 200 bucks. If I was gonna be paying 200 bucks, I'd rather buy myself like an actual like nice like textile or leather jacket, honestly. That's just me though. If you guys have different opinions on it, do your own research. Don't just rely on me, look at reviews. I should probably put a review on these on NBT. Oh, what is this? That's a pot lid. Dude, the pot lid, what the hell the pot lid doing here? advance. I'm also trying to protect my neck from the sun, because yeah, someone didn't realize that it was going to be a sunny ass day on Friday, and I was gonna be working in the sun all day, and so I was not expecting that. And yeah, long story short, I got pretty fucking sunburnt. Also, I really shouldn't even be having my arms out right now, but it just feels so good. Like, it feels like I'm just riding casually with just a shirt on. Please, turn. Yeah, buddy, let's go! I am so hyped right now. You guys see that I am going on the same road that I went on just a little bit ago, because it's fun. I didn't even know this road existed until I went on that ride. Gotta drop back a little bit farther than I expected there. Hands was a little dirty, so I'm gonna just chill for a good chunk of this, I think. Nothing too crazy, just... Oh yeah, there's dirt right, there's hella dirt right there. Gosh, wow, that was probably my lowest wheelie in a long time. When you guys ride, just be careful, don't push yourselves too hard. I'm only going like 80% whenever I'm actually like going and hitting some twisties, especially when I'm not wearing like full on like textile or leather gear, because you never know when something could happen to where you need to protect yourself or need protection. Oh my gosh, what the? My wheelies are not it today. I'm sorry you guys are hearing my hoodie strings just tapping on the helmet. Sorry in advance, but ooh, very dirty here. Oh gosh. All right. Yeah, this is exactly why. My gosh, that was not a good wheelie whatsoever. And here we go, here are the twisties. Where the dip is, we set it down that a little bit. I don't know where the dip is, so I'm just like kind of like cautious going up to it. Is this it? No, it's not it right here. It's a little bit farther up. There's like a full-on dip on this road. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Oh dude, that is fun. That is so much fun. Woo! Oh my gosh, dude! Much fun! Woo! Yeah, now I'm just gonna chill a little bit. There's nothing too crazy right here. I believe it's after this corner that comes to a stop sign and there's a bunch of gravel here, so I'm gonna just chill a little bit. Gotta love it. Gotta love riding some twisties. such a beautiful area out here. Just nice getting out and feeling the wind. It's a beautiful day for a ride. So I believe it tends to have dirt on it, so I'm just gonna come in fairly chill. Okay, seems to be. Oh no, there's definitely dirt on here. Definitely glad I went chill through here. That was. Oh my gosh, my wheelies are just not there today. My wheelies are just non-existent today. Oh gosh, my hat just, okay, no, my hat didn't just fly off. Okay, it felt like it was just like a lot of pressure and all of a sudden nothing. Leave myself a little burnout mark. Do it for Ryan, he loved his burnouts. Oh my gosh, it's not tucking in. No, I'm sitting here boiling enough. Okay, we're good. Just weaving between the lines. Okay, hold on, so we gotta do it when we get into a straight. Alright, okay, sweep. Oh, this is easy, dude. Oh, I love riding a motorcycle, it's so much fun. But yeah, all that kind of just aside, this gear, it's like, it's alright, but I personally feel like it's way too expensive for what you get. Come on, do a wheelie! There's some people that actually like pop those baggers up. It's crazy. That's a road glide? I don't know if is that a road glide or a, oh, it's Gabe! Gabriel! Or at least I think it was Gabe. Maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. And hey, now you guys know. My review wasn't a paid review. It wasn't a sponsored review. They weren't like, hey, you gotta say good stuff about it. Nope. Here we are, a couple months later after I've actually had some experience with the gear. And now I've got experience with the gear. It's kind of like, I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's hit or miss. Like, the hoodie itself is very comfortable. Very comfortable. It's just the placement of like the armor pads and stuff like that kind of just gets me. I'm kind of just like, I don't see why it has to be man, my brain is just kind of going and I'm trying to make sense of all of it. That's how it works for me. It's just kind of how I go. I kind of just ramble on, and I'm probably gonna be throwing away like 3/4 of this conversation. Actually, I'm gonna throw away like 90% of this conversation. I'm just gonna leave in the last 10% that actually makes sense to you guys, because the only people that can understand me are the people that have severe ADHD like me. Or at least I'm told I have ADHD. Never been actually diagnosed with it. Woo! Just pop some bangs. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, I should probably change the spark plugs in this thing. This thing probably deserves spark plugs. Actually, I could be a cop right there, so... Here's another thing for you guys to know. Here, even if I put these all the way down, if you wear short cuff gloves, these are going to ride up, especially at the higher speeds. I'm noticing that pretty much immediately, because it's like, yeah, they're already starting to ride up. I honestly don't think I would trust these things if I was to crash in them. At least to keep the elbow armor in place. Shoulder armor, fine. Shoulder armor, fine. The back armor, perfect. But the elbow armor, it's not going to do anything really. It might protect the back of my arm, but that's not what I'm trying to protect with elbow armor. But I will say, not having a protection of the armor means I have an excuse to roll these up if I want to. And just kind of, just like 10% squid. 10% squid it up. So, are you going to merge over? Right, your turn signal's on. You have all the room in the world to merge over. This person even backed off so you can merge. Why didn't you merge? Oh, now your turn. Now your turn. Make up your mind. See, there's something about riding a bike just casually in the city is just nice. I mean, not even necessarily just in the city, but just cruising. Nothing too crazy, not zooming, not doing any crazy twisties, but just like casual riding like this. Casual riding just means, yeah, you gotta watch out and make sure that you don't get run into by stupid drivers, but it's like I kind of go over the speed limit for that reason. Oh, look at that green Camaro. That's the Mr. Lucky car. That's the Mr. Lucky car. Look at me. Look. We're twins. Why am I so quiet right now? I don't know. It's not like you guys can hear me. Ah! The dog's looking at me though. Come on. Can you turn, please? I want to rip, please. Yay. I am an absolute hooligan going 5 miles an hour over the speed limit. Dude, my wheelies are just not there today. I don't know what it is. Oh, damn, that 350Z though. And that's Suey, damn. Hey guys, watch this. I'm gonna do something totally unique. Gonna go ahead and just cut the video right here because we're getting kind of close to my grandma's and I don't want you guys to know where she lives, or maybe I don't. Maybe I'm not close to my grandma's and I'm just fooling you guys, and maybe I got another hour to drive. Maybe she lives in Moses Lake and I'm just using this as a complete detour and distraction. Maybe I'm not even going to my grandma's. You guys never know. I love YouTube. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you can see the next time I upload, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown. Get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, no, this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now.